All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tejano Time podcast. And I am your host, Mr. Keith Leal. And joining me today on this Sunday, we're a little late today, okay? So, but no worries, we're here today. All right, I would like to welcome. I'm not sure if you can you hear me now, Chrissy? You
Yes.
guys are good, John. All right, great deal, great deal. Just wanted to make sure. I look kind of like there was no noise coming, so I'm like, okay, what the heck's going on here? Anyway, we had ran through a few little technical difficulties, but nevertheless, we're here. We're live, and it is a Sunday fun day podcast right here again. CrissyE is with us, along with her husband John, with us, and he's got a story he would like to tell. That's why we have him on the show. Okay, we definitely want. She didn't want to tell his side, so that's all great. That's outstanding. The more, the merrier. You know what I mean? Again, let's get started with where you're originally from.
Well, I want to thank you for having us
Sure.
on your show first. And I also want to congratulate you for the nomination
Oh,
for
Yes.
thank you,
the,
thank you. Yes,
yes,
awesome.
congratulations. Make sure everybody goes and votes for Keith.
That'll work.
um,
Yeah.
so I want to thank you for that. And well, I'm originally from Corpus Christi, Texas, born and raised.
Okay.
And Jonathan is from.
Hawaii.
Hawaii. Okay. Wow. 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 Definitely. So then we'll get to the music part in a minute, just about how everything came together and whatnot. As the so how long did it or when did it all start for you, Chrissy, music wise, singing and
Well,
all
it
that?
all started for me, to be honest, when I was little, 7 or 8 years old. I loved singing, and I would always be singing because I would always see Star Search. I'd always see Johnny Canales, Domingo Show, and Sábado Gigante.
Yes.
So my dad was always watching those shows, and I used to love watching them. There were big inspirations to me. The kids that would come out singing, like Britney Spears back then, Christina Aguilera, Justin Timberlake. Everybody that used to come out in the Domingo Show and Johnny Canales. And I got inspired by all of that.
Hmm.
And my dad had built a picnic table, and he painted it green, and that right there was my stage. I would go up there and just start singing, and I would just I had an imagination that I was on stage and there was like a lot of people. And I think the only person that knew of my that I like to sing was my dad, because I
Okay.
was real shy growing up, very very shy. I wouldn't speak a word. In school they were like, "Are you okay?" But I was like, I just didn't want to talk.
So
And
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. I was going to say something, but I'll wait till you're done.
so then my dad would, every time he would see me do that outside, because he would be outside cleaning, and then like every time he'd go inside and there was some shows, he'd be like, he would call me, and tell me to come sit and see the shows.
Mhm.
And then after the show he would ask me, ¿Quieres ir para Johnny Canales o quieres ir para Domingo so yo te pongo? And I'm like, no, no, Dad, I don't want to do this.
Yeah.
And but he knew that I had this potential. He saw the potential of me singing. When I was 13, he bought me a guitar, and he really wanted me to learn because he knew I know how to sing.
Hmm.
But I never learned the guitar. Now I wish I knew how to play the guitar. I mean, there's still time for me to learn.
Right.
So
Right. Right. Definitely. So you play no instruments right now. You're not familiar with
no, I
anything.
want to though. I
Yeah.
want to.
Yeah, well, you never know.
Yes.
That day might come sometime. You just never know. You know what I mean? So again, we appreciate you guys taking the time, but let's get a little bit to know John. John, let's because we I mean, your music together. I mean, putting your music out there. You have a different. The chomios are great. They're awesome. Anything you do, your voice is amazing. Just by the way,
Thank
before we
you.
get started
Thank
here,
you.
and they'll get a chance to listen to your video. Or watch your video here shortly in a little bit during this broadcast. So stay tuned for that, guys. If you're watching, share the video as well. If you're out there watching, share it. Let us know where you're watching from. Drop it in the comments box as well. We would love
Yes.
I know.
give you a shout out to let you know where you're watching from. Go ahead.
I want to send a shout out to my sister Sylvia Leos. She's my older sister. She's watching. Hi, Tila, Sylvia.
There you go.
Well,
There you
I'm
go.
giving her a nickname or saying her nickname. And
Yes,
Carmen Gonzalez, I think that's my cousin. Aloha, Carmen. Saludos.
they all watching. So thank you guys for watching, and wherever you're tuned in from, whether you're on our radio station page, whether you're on my personal page, or you're on Tejano Time, or on YouTube as well. So thank you guys for joining us. On the Sunday Fun Day. CrissyE is with us, rising Tejano star out of Corpus Christi, Texas, and her husband John is sitting in as well. To try to put a little bit of s- uh, you know the music that you have out right now currently is there's some spice to it. It's not just your typical Tejano song. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yes.
a
And
lot of
Yes.
John
spice.
has a lot to do with that. So, So again, John,
So this
so
is
talk to us, man. Tell me a little
ideas
bit about
mind
yourself.
blowing.
Yeah, we were at Freddie Records and we were recording. She was recording. Which one was it? Sekenama?
Camas
Kama
separadas.
Separada.
Mm-hmm.
And as I'm watching her record, I was thinking, I was like, man, I wonder what would it sound like to mix both of our cultures together.
Hmm.
Me being from Hawaii, born and raised from the Hawaiian Islands, and her, with her Tejano, because she's a Tejano artist.
Right, right.
I was like, man, I wonder how would that sound.
Mm.
So I came up with this infusion to mix both of our cultures together. So it's like we don't know what name to
To
call
give
it
it.
yet,
Right, right.
but it's I heard so many different like Hawaiiano and or Tawano
Guano.
or something, but it's like Hawaiian and Tejano mixed together.
Mhm.
Wow, that's
So, and
amazing.
I was told it kind of sounds like a cumbia or whatever, but it's actually Tejano and Hawaiian mixed
Mixed,
together.
mixed
Mhm.
together.
Yeah.
Wow,
So,
that is
yeah.
amazing.
So
That is
I
definitely.
just I love like one of the instruments in Tejano music I love is the accordion.
Hmm.
Mhm.
I love the sound of it. I love there's so many there's one with pianos, there one just and there's many different accordions out there.
Yeah.
And but I love the sound. It's a unique sound. So I just infuse our Hawaiian instruments
Hmm.
Mhm.
with the Tejano instruments you guys use.
Yeah.
And man, sometimes we're at Freddie Records for hours just doing
Doing the
the
instruments.
instruments.
Oh
The
wow.
instruments itself takes
Yeah.
forever, and I'm over here like I'm ready to sing. Am I gonna
Yes,
let my
I
voice
feel
ring?
that.
Is it my turn yet? Is it my turn? And Mariano's like, no, you have to put this. And Mariano's really good, by the way.
He,
He's
Mariano
awesome.
Herrera has a good ear for it.
He's
For it.
our
Yeah.
engineer, and he does
Yes.
phenomenal job. And I want to send a shout out to Mariano too, for going the extra mile with us and staying late with us at the
Yeah.
studio.
On Sekena I wanted to implement so much instruments in that one
Hmm.
that the instruments alone was from 2 in the afternoon till 11 p.m. at night.
Yes,
Wow, wow. And
and
that's
we
the
could have
video.
stayed
That is the
longer.
video we have. So we're definitely gonna get to that in a bit. So that way, but if they
Yeah.
haven't heard it, there, if you guys are watching us from wherever, again, drop it in the comments box. We'll be more than glad to us to, give you a shout out wherever you're watching from. If you're just joining us, Chrissy E is on the show here with us. What skills have you learned that will help you in your singing career along the way, Chrissy?
The skills that I've learned along the way is actually I'm getting better at my interviews.
No, you're doing fantastic. Trust me, I've had some that
When I
that are
first started, I was like,
horrible.
to be honest, when I first started, I was like, I'm like, no, 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 this can't be happening to me. I can't be saying so much. I need to know what to say and how to say it. So now it's like I just talk a lot. I can't even stop talking sometimes.
Yeah. No, and it's all good. And we've been like,
One
trust
of
me.
the skills that I've learned. Another is to make people happy with through my music.
Through
I
music.
want people to dance. I want people to get to feel the feelings that I feel when I'm singing them. And
Right,
that's
right.
a good skill. So
She also performs sometimes different.
yes,
Oh, really? I'm like different. I mean, from show to show, or just
Like okay, when she performs, because of the type of music it's mixed
okay.
with
Oh,
Hawaiian and
oh,
Tejano.
okay. I get you. Yeah.
She'll come out there, either she'll even come out with chanclas or even barefooted.
Yeah. Hey, well,
and I just want to be comfortable. I'm
Yes.
like, I don't want to go in one of those heels and look all all bling blinged out.
Yeah,
Like,
she's
right, right.
herself. She's very unique and humble. So
Well, that's amazing. That's something different. That's something different that I didn't. Well, we didn't know about you. I'm sure some of the listeners that are out there. Felipe Lerma is watching. Let's go, Cowboys and Tejano music, Papa. Okay, appreciate you.
Oh, let's go
yeah, they won
Cowboys!
today.
Oh, they won again.
They won again.
Bravo, give 'em
Yes,
props,
again.
give 'em props.
So again, again, we just talked about the music that you had to describe the music that you actually do. I mean, that you have out right now. With John being there on the show with us today, he got a little flavor on that. He put some salt and pepper on the food basically for us, so that we got a little
Yeah,
feel for what it was all about and the mixture that you have with your music. You
I'm
you
going
described
Hawaiian.
it and described it well. Yes, so Definitely, and we got to look out, for a performance in the upcoming future, wherever you're going to be performing at. I do have some details on a performance that you have up and coming. We'll get to towards the end of the show as well. So if you guys are watching out there and want to see her perform in the San Antonio area, we've got some info
Hmm.
for you. Okay, so stay close for that as well, and you might be able to see those moves in the different. Like she said, it's a totally different thing up there on stage when compared to what it is for your basic Tejano artist. You know what I mean? So
And
it's
I
been a
also wear the what is it
Lava
called? The
lava.
lava lava. Take it
yeah.
off. Some shorts.
Amazing, amazing. That's awesome. That is awesome. So
There's
again,
a video. There's a video out there in on YouTube
mhm,
of me
of you
performing. I
dancing.
performed at
For the with the
for the Puro
poodle
Pelo talk show, the
1 year
Okay.
event.
anniversary.
Oh
I
yes,
wear a lava
yes.
lava and I took it off. I had some shorts. I was
Hmm.
like, well, I'm comfortable.
Awesome, awesome. Big shout out to what is it, Mark and Chino over at Puro
Yeah.
Pelo Talk Show as well. So big
Yes,
shout out
big
to those
shout out
guys.
to them
Always doing a
too.
great job. Always, always,
Oh yes,
definitely.
they're awesome. Very humble people. We love them.
Yes, and again, I have yet to be on the show though, so that's kind of like sad. You know what I mean? Well, they haven't.
There
No,
you
I'm
go,
just messing.
Chino.
There you
Call him.
go.
So
There's
I
an
got, I
Call him.
interview.
gotta,
Call
I got to swing by there one day. I got to just stop by and just
Gustavo.
say hello
him.
to
Yeah,
him. Yeah, I've
Gustavo.
come across them many times at different award shows and stuff like that. They're in San Antonio. We've always come across each other's
Mhm.
paths, but we've never brought it to our attention either way. You're on mine, but hey, I'd love to have those guys on, and I'm sure they would love to have me on there just to have a great old good time.
Oh yeah.
So again, we have a single that we want to get to here just in a few more minutes. What's that video? The video. Um, you know, Tell me a little bit about the behind the scenes, the video. How did you, what was the process that you had, going up into recording that one particular song and then actually doing it in the video as well,
Oh, we
Ooh, it
talk
took a
about the
while.
recording.
Yeah, the recording took a while.
Yeah.
Because like I said, they implemented all these instruments. Mariano implemented the ukulele, the bongos, everything,
Combos and
everything you name, he did.
drums,
The
piano.
cowbell was involved.
Yeah.
I was like, a cowbell, really? You need
Cowbell.
a full
Because I
bongo.
wanted a lot
Yeah,
of these
I was like,
instruments.
I've never seen a cowbell, not a cowboy. Sorry, cowbell be
Cowbell.
implemented in a song.
Well,
So then, like I said, it was a long process. We were there from in the afternoon from 2 to 11, and my vocals were still not laid on there. And then until like about a week later or so, my vocals was
Yeah.
I went in there, did my vocals. That's another thing. My vocals, I have it takes time to
mhm,
it's like Richie Valens La Bamba when he goes yeah
mhm.
And I was
yeah.
sitting over there like Bobby.
Let's go, let's go, pretty
Yeah.
mama.
Yeah.
And then we're
I
like,
was like
okay,
50
again.
take,
And I'm like,
50 takes. I ain't heard the difference in
again.
none of them.
None of them, right? So
So that was like that.
after,
Yeah. He's like
wow.
all tired, and I'm like, I gotta do this. I'm sorry. So yeah, that it's a long process. Probably the estimate time I would say like about 2 weeks, right? To
Yeah,
do
about
like
two.
the instrument part, the vocals, and then to do the video, we had to find somebody with good quality stuff.
The quality stuff. Yeah.
So we have a good friend named Marvy.
Hmm.
He's also an upcoming artist here in Corpus Christi, Texas. He has great music.
He's in the music
He's
video.
in the music video,
Okay. Okay. Cool.
and he did the music video for us. That was a two day process. A Saturday and a Sunday we
And
did
all was
that.
shot here in Corpus.
Yeah, and it was all here in
Yes.
Corpus Christi.
Definitely
So
did notice some pieces in there around the. I mean, well, from indoor and outdoor, but the outside, yes, that's my hometown. To be honest with everybody out there that's watching, is Corpus Christi, Texas. Yes, proud to be
Yeah, you
from
see
that.
in the
From that
background at the
mhm.
end, the American Bank Center.
Yes,
mhm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
definitely did see that.
we were
Yes,
out there till like about 2 o'clock in the morning shooting the
shooting the
video.
video. Wow,
hmm
Yeah.
And the two couples that come out, that's my niece and her husband. It's Cindy and Lewis. As a matter of fact, they're going to be getting married next year, and I dedicated or gave them this for their video, like for
A wedding
a
gift.
wedding gift for
wedding gift.
them.
Oh wow.
And they
Okay, okay,
loved it. They
great,
love it.
great.
They love it.
Yeah,
Yes. So
outstanding.
it was a
So,
great fit.
Chrissy, on what has been the hardest and most challenging part, of being a female artist in the industry today? I know you're just, you're getting started, but I mean, you've already probably ran through a couple of obstacles already just getting started. You know
Yes.
what I mean? So,
Well, all the females artists here, and Tejano industry, I mean, they all have beautiful voices. I mean, I see every single one of them working very hard at what they're
hmm,
doing as well. Um, some of them, I guess, I mean, like for me, I just keep going. I don't, I praise everybody. I support everybody. I don't know how everybody else feels, but in my opinion, like I said, I support everybody in their industry of what kind of music they want to do and stuff like that. I just don't know. I mean, how would they feel?
It's hard to read
It's
people.
yeah,
Right.
it's well, I don't know how they would feel. Me coming in as a new artist and already making the charts and stuff like that. And I don't want to
I
step on
want to
anybody's toes because I
offend
know,
anyone.
a lot of female
Step on them,
artists.
step on them, because
Yeah,
that's what you're
they've
here
been
for. That,
they've been
don't
in
worry about who's in your path. Don't worry about any of
they've
that,
been in the
because you're here to
industry
do
for a long
you and not
time.
worry about nobody else. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
they've been in the industry for a long time. So, and I think everybody, all of them do phenomenal jobs. They have all beautiful voices. I've heard a couple of them that I can name.
Hmm.
So that's the thing with me right now with the becoming a female
Yeah, I
artist.
always remind her, you're doing something different,
Different.
you know.
Yes.
So
Yeah, definitely. Doing something different, and like I said, it's not your ordinary. Should I say?
Tejano.
Tejano, but I mean, it's something different. But don't worry about what's in your path. You know what I mean? Because your time is now.
Mhm.
If you continue to worry about
Correct.
what's in your path, you're never going to get to accomplish what you want to accomplish. You know what I mean? So don't
Yeah.
worry about any of that. You know what I mean? I don't think anyone else does. So why should you? You know
Yeah,
what I mean? So just
true.
continue to go forward, strive for forward, and reach for the stars. You know what I mean? Right now, it's your time.
Thank you.
So
Hmm.
go for it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's just, it is what it is. But definitely want to send a big shout out. I got some shout outs here I want to send, because for some reason on my one of the personal pages I'm not getting all my comments and stuff like that. But a big shout out to Mr. Juan Mendoza from Tejano TV.
Aloha,
Yes,
Juan, with
yes,
Mas Chingon, right?
yes,
Oh
yes.
yeah.
Thank you
He
for
is someone.
putting me on the charts.
He definitely
uh,
wanted to say that the interview was going to be on Tejano TV throughout the week this week. So we definitely want to encourage everybody out there to follow. Or actually, if you have the Roku device, okay, so have to go out there and search Tejano TV, add that as your favorite channel. And my podcast is there in the afternoons after the Three Amigos show as well. So if you guys are watching Tejano TV on your Roku device, go out there and check that out. All right. Let's
Oh
say
yeah,
Ricky.
that's right. To download the app on Roku.
hmm
I
Yes,
remember.
yes. So
Yeah,
this.
your brother was telling us about that.
Oh yeah, my good old brother, huh?
I
Yeah.
have an interview with Juan Mendoza with the Three Amigos.
Yes.
I
Okay.
have one
Cool.
here soon.
Yes, that definitely going to be an exciting show for you as well. So look forward to that. They got a lot of great characters on there. Well, they're Juan from Juan to Marcus Daniels, D. Burleson. It's an amazing show, and those guys they just love what they do. That's why we're here. We're here to
Hmm.
support the music, the artists and upcoming artists, whether they're upcoming or established. That's what we do. That's what we're here for.
Yeah,
So a big
without you
shout out to
guys,
those
man, it
guys.
wouldn't
Yes.
have been out there.
Yes, it
Yes.
most definitely.
Lexi, let's see, Lexi La Pink Panther. She says hi everyone. She's watching as well. I'm not getting these on my feed here, but I've got them here. Um, it says Ricky Doran is one of our night jocks here. He says the interview is over for me. LOL. I guess because he's a Texan fan and that loss they lost. So sad for him. Oh wow,
Oh,
poor
sorry
dude.
about that.
Yeah,
Next time.
yeah. Next year. It's
Oh,
but anyhow, it's big shout out to everybody who's watching us here on the Hello Time podcast. It's Sunday fun day, all right, and we're talking with CrissyE. If you guys are just watching, having a good old time here, as the home base for her and John, or is Corpus Christi, Texas, okay, and John is originally from Hawaii. And Chrissy is from Corpus Christi, Texas. Some great talent out there. The video we're going to get to here in just a few, to tell everybody about it. Like she said, it took some time to get the song out the way. So how video you done a lot of, like I said, in Corpus Christi with some of you filmed it all in the entire video in Corpus, huh?
Hmm. I
Great, great.
did. All of it was filmed
And the
there.
quality, may I add, the quality of the video is just outstanding.
it
You get
is.
some
It
It is.
is.
you get
It's
some
awesome.
videos that are like 1G,
Yeah.
2G. You know what I mean?
I've got a lot of
Going back to
compliments on that video. They love it. Everybody says it's HD. They're like, "Wow, we could see everything." I was like, "Yeah,
yes,
it's
it's
pretty
wonderful, and
nice."
then you got to give credit where credit is deserved. So a big shout out to whoever you had to produce the video. Whoever your team was behind you, the whole thing. So a big shout out to those guys, man, for a wonderful,
My
amazing job.
husband,
Yeah,
Marvy,
yeah,
and my
amazing.
and my niece, she was left-handed. She did a little bit of
Yeah.
it too.
Yeah.
She's left-handed, so she couldn't really handle the camera because it was so heavy for her. But
Hmm.
she didn't say anything. She just kept on and on and on until we found out she's left-handed. I was like, "How come you didn't tell us?"
How can you
Yeah.
tell us? I mean, that wow. Y'all didn't notice?
So big shout out to Cindy. Cindy
Yeah,
Garza.
we utilize, like I said, we utilize a lot of Corpus, and
Hmm.
we also utilize my buddy's restaurant, Luciano's.
Yes.
It's in the
Okay.
video.
It's an Italian
Yeah,
restaurant.
Italian restaurant
Hmm.
out here. It's been in Corpus for a while, so kind of want to tap base into Corpus Christi history a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh
lot
yeah,
of
for
places
sure.
that they
Hmm.
were
Yeah.
there. So
Yeah. Well, let's take a let's watch the video for everybody that's out there. And please, guys, if you like the video, drop your comment in the box. Let us know what you think about the video wherever you may be watching, whether it be on our YouTube channel, Tejano Time Podcast on Facebook, Houston's TejanoHits.com. Drop your comments in the box. We're more than happy to share those with everybody out there this evening on this Sunday. Now, as the Se que me ama, right?
Yes,
What's
sir.
the name of the song?
yes,
We
se
get make
que me
sure I got
ama.
the video here. Yes, there we go. I got the video here. So we're gonna play it, and we'll be back with some more of CrissyE, and also John is on the show with us here on the Tejano Time Podcast. So you guys stay close. Check out this video. Let us know where you're watching from as well. All right, it's the Tejano Time Podcast. I'm your host Keith Leal, and we appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching, everyone.
Míralo como entra al cuarto y luego me habla. Tan dulce cada palabra de sus labios. Es como miel, sé que me ama. Escucha cómo canta y toca su guitarra. La forma que trata a su familia es chistoso. Sé que me ama. Aunque nuestra vida ha sido complicada, solo canta esta canción para sonreír. 'Cause baby, I'm finally making music, simple love song. After how long, baby, I'm finally making music, simple love song. Yo te necesito, tú me necesitas, te vas a quedar conmigo y yo te quiero mucho, mucho, baby. Y tú lo sabes. Sabes que yo soy la única en tu vida que te ama después de tanto tiempo. Quiero estar contigo, baby. Aunque nuestra vida ha sido complicada, solo canta esta canción para sonreír. 'Cause baby, I'm finally making music, simple love song. After how long, baby, I'm finally making music, simple love song.
Baby, necesito tantos acordes, algo simple está perfecto para decirte lo que siento. Mi corazón tiene el efecto necesario para demostrarte cada instante. Siempre recordarte que te amo y no dejo de pensarte.
'Cause baby, I'm finally making music, simple love song. After how long, baby, I'm finally making music, simple love song.
Oh, outstanding! Wonderful, wonderful video right there on here
Yes,
on
sir. Yes, sir.
Tejano Time Podcast. You have it. Just Se que me ama, and that is CrissyE. All right, and you can go ahead and just you can follow her. Or subscribe to her YouTube channel and all that
Yes.
great thing right there. So it's a big shout out. She's got all her great things on the video and whatnot. Again, guys, we appreciate all that. The video. I mean, what was going through your mind? What was your take when you actually you know. Uh, when you decide when the video came about to do the video. This your first video? You've done some videos in the past.
It's a second.
Second
This is my second video. However, my first video, I kind of gonna redo it.
on your first
Yeah.
one? Oh, you own
Yeah,
it?
my
Okay,
very
okay.
first one. Everybody has that one.
That one, yes, yes. Well, this one here was great. I haven't seen the first one, so I'm not gonna judge you on that one. But I've yet to see it. But we'll leave it till when you do decide to actually go in and do it again as well. But what was your thought when you started to actually record this one here? I mean, you're definitely gonna
Um,
you wanted to not track what you had on the first video. You definitely wanted to do something
yes.
different, and
It was
The
different. It was
storyline. That's
really,
why
yeah,
we
the
want to redo the
storyline.
storyline.
Yeah, the
yeah.
storyline. Yes.
Okay.
But this one the one that everybody just saw, it was different.
Hmm.
It was I learned a lot from my very first one, so I knew what to do and what not to do.
There you go.
Um, and then Marvy, he was awesome at the angles that he took. The video, the angles was it was just perfect. He is a perfectionist, and so is my husband. So both of them being perfectionists, and me, I'm like, whatever, it's okay. Like I'm just so laid back, so like humble, like yeah, whatever. It's
Yeah,
it's
whatever.
it's fine, guys.
We're
And
done.
with them being so perfect, and me imperfectionist, it came out great, and I'm
Yeah.
glad that I have both of them. I was out there till 2 o'clock in the morning, as you can tell.
Yeah, it goes
I
from
was
the morning till
I was
afternoon and
exhausted
night.
at the towards the end. We were
Wow.
doing the hearts. My
Hmm.
my face, I just looked so exhausted, but I just kept on smiling and just kept on like, I gotta do this, guys, because
You
this is
gotta.
for the people.
Yes, definitely. So
Never give up in your dreams.
no, 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 not at all, not at all. And especially being out in Corpus Christi is always a hot one out there. During the
Oh
summertime. I don't
yes,
know, when did you film the video? Was this done before
it
the
was just
summer?
It was the summertime.
4 months
Summertime.
ago.
I want to say during the summer.
Yeah, it
During the
was
summer.
summertime.
Yeah,
Wow.
because our girls was out of
It's like
school.
about 2 or 3 months ago, right? Yeah.
They were out of school.
Yeah, it
Damn,
was in
bro.
June, like at the beginning of June.
It was
Yeah, it was in
summertime.
June.
Wow. Wow.
Yes.
So yeah, you got through that one. That was a long day for you there. From recording in the studio for the long hours, that you normally any artist would put in there. Sometimes they're in there for days.
Hmm.
And your video as well. You said you did it over the weekend, so 2 days to wrap that thing up. Awesome, awesome. So props to you for all the hard work that you put into all that. Uh, you know, do you come from a musical family, or is this just something you decided to do at a certain age?
This is just something that my dad was trying to push me and push me. I never did it. So I lost both of my parents, right?
Mhm.
So, and now it's like, I wish they were both here to see,
To see.
what I'm doing, especially my dad, because he would have been really proud. He was always proud of everything I did.
Mhm.
So, but no, only when we'd had like gatherings, my mom, my dad, they would drink a little, they do a duet together. And I remember that. So I think maybe because of that, I thought that, oh my God, maybe I can become a singer, or I love to
All right.
sing. Yeah, so that's what, but my parents or nobody in my family is musical, other
Mhm.
than like through marriage. I had a brother-in-law just passed away a year ago. He would play the bajo sexto for different bands here in Corpus Christi. He would go by Dr. Rene. And then
Okay.
I have two nephews. One is with Ricky Naranjo and Grupo Gambler, Ricky Naranjo and los
Los
Gamblers.
Gamblers. Okay. Yes.
Roger
Familiar with them.
Ramirez, he plays the bajo sexto too. And then I have a nephew that plays the drums. He was with the Garcia brothers. Now he's with something de los Santos. What's his name?
I think
Him, Daniel de los Santos.
yeah,
And
I've heard of the name. Sounds very, very
always,
familiar.
Mhm.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, 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 yes.
So
Okay.
but other than that, like my family, no. But through marriage,
Through
yeah, they're
marriage.
all musical inclined.
Okay, well there you go. There you go. And it's still something there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say in that video we have there's Easter hunt. What's it called? Easter egg
Easter
hunt.
eggs.
Easter egg
Easter egg.
hunts.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
like throughout the video you'll see like there's a purse and there's a picture of me. It's on top of the refrigerator.
Mhm.
And then there's
guitar
the guitar. It's has a signed
signature.
by a signature by Beto Ramon, because he came to my house and he signed my signature, gave me a cap, and gave me some songs that he
He
wrote.
signed the guitar.
Yeah. So
And
we got that, and
Nice.
then there's also the heart. There's a heart
in the
in the
sand.
sand, and it
Hmm.
has somebody's initials. We don't know who, but it was already in
So that
there.
made a part, huh? Yes,
Yes.
let's include that right here. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And there's just a lot of little things here and there, that that I was like, oh wow, that's cool. Because my nephew, he's like, you should leave them there. He says they're called Easter egg hunts. I was like, really? I was like, oh, cool,
Well,
nice.
nice. So, do you do any songwriting, or is that
No,
something you
I want to.
want to?
However, I want to start doing songwriting. I think I would probably be good at it because I love to write essays and poems. So
Right. But
yes,
right now, just focus on the music. It might come, like I said, at a later date. You never know. You know, what I mean, once you start getting
yes,
familiar with all the music and stuff like that, everything is just going to come to you. A lot of artists I've spoken to leave it for the professionals, because they don't want to get involved with all that. You know, what I mean, they'd rather not. They're just going to do their thing.
yeah,
But some people, like you said, you have some background on the poems and essays and whatnot.
mhm,
So we put that to use, and you never
yeah.
know.
I
You just never
think
know.
if I were to write a song, it'd probably be really, really sad. I don't want people to be sad.
Right? You never know. You never know how it would come out. You never. I mean, there's just the opportunities there. Just give it a shot. You know, for many people out there, they can say that as well. For going, it might be just their one shot to go out and write a song, and becomes a great hit.
Mhm.
Just
Yes,
some people don't look at it that way. You know what I mean? And some do. And again, it's not for everyone. So. Hopefully
true.
everything works out for you on that road and that path later on. But stick to what you're doing. Again, you've got an amazing voice.
Thank you. Thank
Definitely.
you.
The music is just outstanding. It's different. I love the flavor. Continue to do what you do. Um,
We have
I
another song that we're supposed to be recording. It's
recording.
going to be a cumbia, and we
Okay.
also want to implement the Hawaiian instrument in there
On that one
too.
as well.
So I'm waiting for. I'm looking forward to that one as well. So it's going to be a good one.
Awesome. And when you haven't gotten into the studio yet to record, but
No,
it's
because
in the
we just
works.
finished the one that I just did, the ranchera Te llegó mi
Hmm.
olvido. We just finished
Okay.
that like about what 2 or 3 weeks
about
ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we
So
finished that one, and we're trying to see. We're gonna get. I want to do a music video on that one, but it's gonna be
okay.
filmed in San Antonio.
Okay. Yeah.
So I did
Wonderful.
Corpus, and then now I'm gonna go to San Antonio, and then hopefully go
Just
keep
branch
going and
out
going and
different.
going. Yeah.
Yeah, just different places of the state of Texas. That'd be awesome. That'd be great. So, what vocalist or music do you admire the most, and why in the industry? Should I say?
Well,
Let's just keep it in our
growing
industry.
up, like I tell everybody, growing up, I grew up listening to Yolanda El Rio a lot because my older
Oh,
sister would
okay.
always play it. Yeah. And she has that big mariachi voice, puts a
Hmm.
lot of feeling to her songs. And I loved the way she sang. I know she's a mariachi, she's not considered Tejano, but the Tejano artists, I grew up listening to like Ramon Ayala, Los Palominos, Elsa Garcia,
Okay.
you
Yeah.
know. So yeah, those were a big inspiration as well. Um, and then of course I like rock and roll,
Oh
alternative
yeah.
music.
Definitely. That's
I
my
like
favorite.
yeah, I like Evanescence, Flyleaf. There's so many I can name. ACDC. Oh, the
Oh,
dog.
Sunny.
Sorry, my dog is in here. It's like so, and then of course I love country, like the old country, like Trisha Yearwood, Reba McEntire. So there's a lot of inspirational, music. But yeah, that's what I grew up listening to of the 80s.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like
Definitely.
Janet Jackson,
Hmm.
Cyndi Lauper. So yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and Shakira is one of my other favorite ones.
Yeah.
Shakira, I love her voice. I know a lot of people said that as she was becoming a music artist, that a lot of people didn't like her voice, but she's unique. I love
Mhm.
uniqueness, so I love it. So I embrace it, because it's beautiful.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those were my inspirations at this time. And of course, Selena. I can't forget about Selena. She was one of another
Correct.
inspiration. I guess too many, right?
Yeah, to
Yeah.
this day, yes, and still,
Yeah.
they still continue to
Mhm.
to go out there. She inspires a lot of artists out there, young talent that's getting into the industry as well. And we want to. I got a couple of shout outs here. Norma Salazar is watching with us. Big shout out to
I
her.
remember.
And
Norma.
let's see here. We got also hello from Holland, Michigan. For some reason, I'm not. Well, let me make sure. Maybe that's just and that's not. I've got one here from and he's watching on YouTube, Mr. Bobby Castaneda. That's right. Hello, everyone
Oh,
from California.
aloha.
And Arlene.
Oh, and my
Yeah.
niece Arlene and Belen Marie, Arlene Lopez.
Okay. Okay.
Aloha. Thank you for watching, guys.
Angel Jimenez, also a young
Oh,
artist who's going to
Angel.
be on
Oh
the
my God,
show.
that lead girl has a beautiful, beautiful voice.
Yes,
She's
she
the
does, and
one.
she's
You did an interview, right? Or
she's
you're
got
gonna
one. I have
interview
one
her?
coming up with her in a couple
Oh
of
my
weeks.
God, you're gonna love
Yes.
her. She's the sweetest thing. I
Yeah.
love her. She has
Def-
a beautiful
she
voice.
was on my radio show for the. I was her very first interview on the radio show when she was doing "Tengo Talento, Mucho Talento," and
That girl can hold a
it was
note.
new to her. Yes, definitely, and she
Beautiful,
was kind of
beautiful.
nervous and whatnot. I mean, it was her first interview, so you know, now she's gone on to get her music. Got some releases out.
And
She's
as
done
a
just
matter of
about
fact,
everything. Go
she
ahead.
lives like 30 minutes away from me. She's in Kingsville.
Kingsville, yes,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
She's in
she's
Kingsville.
outstanding. So
Yes.
big shout out to
Yes.
her. Gavino Perez is watching as well, which is
Aloha,
another
Davino.
Gavino. Big shout out to you. He's another promoter in the industry. Just making sure I give a shout outs to everybody who's got us tuned in. Marie is also watching. Thank you. Hello, Keith from Gavino Promotions over in Harlingen, Texas. Saludos, gracias. Thank you so much for tuning in, brother. And anybody that's watching right now, share the video as well, and definitely let us know where you're
Yes.
watching from. Drop it in the comments box. Say hello, yes, and let us know what you got going on, what y'all are doing on this Sunday evening, and we do appreciate you guys taking the time to watch us here on the show to learn a little bit about CrissyE and Rising Star in the Onda or the Onda Tejana here in. Of course, Texas and beyond. She wants to expand her music and she want to go elsewhere, but she's got a different flavor. If you guys had an opportunity to check out the video, you can always go back and watch it. If you missed it, it's on here, on the Tejano Time podcast. If you could go and open a show for any artist, Chrissy, any artist, who would it be? If you ever had that opportunity right now,
Ramon Ayala.
Ramon
Yes.
Ayala. Yeah, great choice.
Yeah.
Definitely a great choice.
My mom was infatuated with Ramon Ayala, and I grew up listening to him. Coming home from school, that's all that's all that was playing in my house.
I
Yeah.
like Ramon Ayala.
Yes, he definitely
And
has
then
some
back
good
then it was
music.
Ramon Ayala y
Awesome.
los Bravos del Norte, los Relámpagos, right? Am I saying that
How
right?
do you say?
You got to roll that R. Yeah,
Yeah, you saw that. You saw
We
that.
had
Huh?
an issue this afternoon where they told him to hit his head.
Your dad told me to hit my head. Your dad said, hit your head so you can roll your R's.
yeah. These guys were on the show earlier on TexasJukeboxRadio.com as well with
I
my
want to send a
father.
shout out to Texas Jukebox Radio, Mr. Santos Leal and Mark Leal. Thank y'all so much for having us. It was fun. We had a blast.
Your
There you
dad said,
go.
hit your head, roll your R's.
It'll start rolling right after you knock the heck out of yourself, right?
Yeah.
Tejano
So
Loco in the house from Iowa is watching us there. Well, Felipe Lerma,
Hello.
big shout out to you.
we
Thank
need to
you
get
so
some of
much.
John's family over here in Hawaii because they have a different time differential. But they
Yeah.
do see it because it's like 5 hours. We're
Yeah.
5 hours ahead
5
of them.
hours ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And he has family in the Philippines
Mhm.
as well. Las Vegas, all over the
Japan.
place. Japan, yes. Okinawa, right?
Yeah. Japan, Canada, Puerto Rico, the Philippines,
Mm-hmm.
Hawaii, of course. So,
Yes.
That's right. Marvy,
Marvy. Saludos,
saludos.
Marvy. Marvy's the one that did the video,
There
and
he
he's the one
is.
that came on the video, and he did a good job.
Well,
And he's also an upcoming artist as well, and his music is banging. It's good.
yes. So Marvy, a
He has
great job, outstanding. You kicked some
Marvy has
serious,
that booty music.
serious
Ese booty cuando
butt on
cae,
that
cae,
there.
cae.
Yes. It was like I said, we spoke about it earlier on the video, and it was an outstanding job. I mean, the production, everything about it was just amazing. So that's the big shout out, man. Thank you so much, for joining us here on the show. Of course, you got to check out your girl here. You know what I mean? She's on. John is on. We definitely want to, give credit where credit is deserved. All right. So it's Marvin again. He's laughing his behind off over there.
Yes.
So yes, definitely, guys. Let us know where you're watching from. Drop your comments in the box. They're starting to roll in. I guess it's Sunday fun day, and some people are watching. The best game was already on earlier today. You know what I mean? So that's
The
over with right
game?
now. Yeah, there's nothing on right
so
now.
who's your team?
I'm a Cowboys fan. So
Oh, it's Cowboy
Yeah.
fan.
He's all blued
don't say
out.
nothing.
He's all-
No, that's well. You know what? Hey, that makes sense. I didn't think of that.
He's gonna say
I'm
now, he's
gonna put a star back there next week. All
Okay,
right.
guys, that's everything's blue.
All right, big shout out. You're welcome, my brother. Says thank you, brother
He says
Marvin.
he's in
Says thank you.
Matamoros,
Yes,
Tamaulipas right now.
wonderful.
Shout out to Matamoros.
Definitely watching from out there. Yes, everybody was watching from around the world, wherever you may be. Thank you so much. Again, follow or subscribe to the Tejano Time podcast. Always got the great things happening here, and great artists, rising artists from established artists and whatnot. Here to share their story, their music with everybody out there that there's so many different new artists that are in the industry today that don't get an opportunity to or get a platform at that to get recognized or to know who they actually are. They'll hear the song or not, but nobody gets a face with the song. So we
Yeah.
definitely have this. For that, for that particular reason, to get the artist out there to shine a little bit, to show them what they got there from their videos and their music and whatnot, and their story, how it all got started and what they got going on. And just like you, again, what's next for you, Chrissy? I mean, what is next for you right now in this particular moment? I know you said you just finished up a single right now, which is going to be out. Do you have any plans on putting all these songs in together and making an album or maybe an EP in the future?
Yes, I do. I think right now I'm on my fifth song. Then the next one that's coming sixth. So how much is it to get an album? Like 10, right? I believe.
Yeah, you 10. I would say EP is I think it's 5. It's what they're
Oh,
doing now, 5 or 6, and then an album is 10. It's a whole different thing now
yes.
from the digital world. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so there
Yeah,
it's
definitely. I want to
Yep.
do that before the year ends.
Still recording some
And
more songs.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the last one is the cumbia that we're gonna do, and then yeah.
We're
So
gonna we're gonna
very
record
cool.
some more songs, so we
Hmm.
gotta create the album. That's why.
Yeah,
mhm.
yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. So definitely get them on there, and the single thing is a big thing right now, but again, going just it's digital. The world is digital now, so people just release a single at a time, and then
Mhm.
later on in the future they put the entire 5 6 songs in one particular album or whatnot, and release it. Some people still like hard copies, some people don't, but still a thing for a lot of people. They like to collect or they just old school at that. But nevertheless, there's the digital world's there. Spotify, your music is on all digital platforms, correct? They could find it and download it and stream
Yes,
it
and
today.
all digital platforms everywhere. Yeah, even all the songs.
Spotify, Pandora, YouTube,
Facebook, Instagram, Snap.
Yeah, just like
everywhere.
Marvy says, when everybody's doing singles, albums are kind of rare now. Definitely, yes. I just
Yeah,
added that
Oh
there shortly.
yes,
That most people are doing the single thing. Uh, from one to the next. Why it's something that will sell the song more than it would right now. Than it did
correct.
right.
back in the day because it's one at a time. Sometimes you put an album out with 10, 12 songs, you get 3 singles to hit radio, maybe 4, sometimes 4,
Mhm.
and that's it. And all the other songs, what do? They get shelved, never get heard. Other than when you
Right,
buy the
right.
CD. If a fan
We
goes out
know
there and
somebody
purchases
like
a
that.
song, it's different. Yeah.
We know somebody that has 50 songs and they haven't gotten heard, but
Oh
they
wow.
shelter them.
Well, that's sad. Yeah. Well, I
That's
wonder who
messed
that
up.
might be. John, is that
um,
you?
it's actually Marvy.
Oh, really? Wow. Well,
He
yeah.
has
So,
good
He has
songs
a lot
out,
of good music.
great
Yeah.
songs out there that he showed
so
us one
But
day, and I'm like, wow.
yeah. Now I just I'm more of the percussion.
he's
Because
got
he plays
I
the
play the
drums
drums.
the
for
drums.
the Pacific Islanders here in
Yeah.
Corpus Christi.
Okay.
They're a Hawaiian
So like
group.
we do a
Hmm.
lot of events and stuff like that, and we open up at the Shrimpery for the artists that
Hmm.
is going to perform out there.
Right.
So we open up for Los Palominos,
La
La
Mafia,
Mafia,
Kevin
Kevin
Fowler,
Fowler, Ramon Ayala,
Jay Perez.
yeah, Jay Pettis.
We were like I was like right there, right next to the stage when Jay Perez, La Mafia,
It
Los
was
Palominos.
it was funny, yeah, because
We're just right there.
our
The trailer
the
that we were
trailer.
staying at,
Hmm.
theirs was right next to us.
Oh,
Me
really?
and
Okay.
me and Oscar came out the same time, and I'm like, and he's like, "Who's that?" Because he doesn't really know the Tejano
Yes,
people, right?
I don't know
And I said,
who's
"That's
who.
Oscar from La Mafia," and he was gonna put his hat on. I said, "Un millón de rosas," and he put his hat on and he went like this and
She
took
goes-
a picture.
She goes, "Hey, real quick!" And he's walking down out of his trailer, and she goes,
Mhm.
"Real quick, let me take a picture." He goes, "Hold on,"
He
and
put
he
his
puts
hat
his
on,
hat
and
on.
then he goes like this, and I was like, "This is so cool, just for me. Nobody's around."
Yeah,
Yes.
nobody was around. And I was
Nobody
like,
was
Yeah.
who's this?
outstanding.
He's
It's
like,
very
"Who's
rare
this guy?"
to see him when nobody's around. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, he was real
it's
cool about it, though.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
know.
that's awesome. Real
Yeah.
humble guy, huh?
I was
Wonderful,
like,
Yeah.
"Yeah,
wonderful.
our trailers are just right next to each
We're
other."
both coming. We're all coming out at the same time.
Yeah.
It was her and I, and then Oscar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty cool. And that's I love going to those shows because we're right there, like right there backstage, and we're seeing the artists
The
come in
artists
and do
that come
shows.
in
And
and out.
of course, I
Yeah.
learn from it, because I love it because I go like this and I can see the crowd of people with this shrimpery. So, and I'm like, wow, one day it's gonna be me. I'm gonna be up in that stage.
Yeah, it's wonderful, wonderful. Hey, I mean, there's a lot of, like I said, you always you're going to come across that, in the industry so much. Just
Yeah.
like Felipe said, the voice, Jay Pettis, he says there. Marvy had mentioned this earlier. We threw it up on the screen earlier. Me pegó una pierna. I guess that's when we all the singles and stuff like that. They said someone has 50 songs on the shelf, and I
Uh-huh.
believe that was his there, and he threw this up on the screen. He put a rock there, so it was, yeah, a rock hit him. He says so, but hey, you know what? I mean, there's I had a show recently with another artist from the Valley who had some
Mhm.
songs that were done where that he had wrote. He's got a lot of songs and he's been hanging on to a lot of songs from the '90s. He's performed with groups from Los. He performed with Los Clásicos, the Cumbia Kings, and La Sombra. He's performed with a lot of different groups and he writes a lot of his
Mhm.
material. And he's had some stuff shelved, which is El Chavalon, should I say, for the longest. And he's starting to bring
Mhm.
out the songs that because again, you put out an album back then and only 10 make the cut. The other two or three will,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
two or three,
that's
and
true.
that's what he had. So he's releasing a lot of that music, and we were recording it and re-recording it and releasing it now. Because again, the sound then is different from what it is now. So if you release everything that you had back then, you're going to sound like the '90s, and
Yeah,
definitely want to stray away from that.
true.
It's just it gets boring and it gets old and it gets that fast. Trust me. We've been there, done that. We've been doing this for a long time, and we're still stuck in that trend. A lot of artists are, and
That's funny you said that because we
Mhm.
came across something like that
yeah.
Mhm.
to where some people kind of, and like I told her,
Well,
you're gonna come across people that won't. They're gonna want the old Tejano,
oh yeah, yeah.
and like her Tejano music that she's bringing, the
Mhm.
Hawaiian and Tejano.
Hmm.
Like we had a few people was like, I why are you changing Tejano? And
Like the genres,
It's
it's not.
time. It's way overdue. Yeah, it's way overdue.
Yeah, or they say, "Oh, it's not Tejano if you're implementing Hawaii." But then a lot of artists is like Frontera, Grupo Frontera, and Bad Bunny. You
Hmm.
know how he's rapper, and
Well,
then Frontera's.
see, that's one thing that I have, that I hear all the time. Oh, they're Tejano, this and that. Okay,
Yeah,
well, all I would like to say is one thing. One day, I would like to see Grupo Frontera collab with a Tejano artist.
that would
I
be
I
awesome.
I haven't seen it yet. You know what I mean?
Here's
Prove
Chrissy.
it. Prove it to me. You know what I mean? I don't care. Yeah, anybody in the industry, just to go out there and just collab, do something to show me that, so I can actually
Exactly.
believe that. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
It's to me, it's just not there for me. You know what I mean? I don't get me wrong. The music is great. It's outstanding. It's good music, but that the whole thing about them being this, the new thing, and that thing. Okay, whatever.
Yeah. Like.
What's done is done. You know what I mean?
yeah, like I told
So.
her, you're just giving people options, is what
Yeah,
you're doing.
that's cumbia norteña, says Marby says. Definitely, it's
No,
something different. It's not.
yeah,
They've changed in their style over there, but again, I'll believe it when I see someone from the industry of our industry at Tejano actually
Mhm.
collabing with Grupo Frontera, and they've got so many different artists they've collabed with. I mean, every week is someone different. And I mean, I give it to them. They're on top of the charts. I'm that. You got to hand them to where credit, give them credit where it's deserved, but. It's just to me, I'm not believing it right now. You know what I mean?
yes,
Yeah.
That's my
yes.
personal opinion. Now, who the hell am I? You know what I mean? So, you know,
That's.
Wow.
I want to send a shout out to I don't know how I'm gonna butcher his name. Napa, Napa,
yes,
Fraser.
I'm gonna
Napa.
throw that up right here. Is that it? Is that the name?
Yes,
Let's just leave it at
he's
that.
been following me. I think he's from Israel or India. Aloha. Thank
Yeah,
you for following me.
there you go. That's so big shout out to him. Marvy's got one more comment here before we head out the show here. Says I got to
Oh,
get
you got to
going.
get going.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Nice to meet you, Keith. Treat CrissyE and John well.
Thank
They are awesome
you.
people. Éxito.
What do you say? What do you say?
This is, but nice, yes, but nice to meet you, Keith. Treat CrissyE and John well. They are awesome people. Éxito. For sure, for sure.
Gracias,
We're not gonna,
Marby. Thank
we won't
you.
bash them. Now they're here. It was nice meeting you too, my brother. You take it easy. God bless. That's right. And okay, so this guy says, no, okay, well, he's listening
Oh,
to the song regularly, and he likes this the song very much.
Bangladesh.
Oh, he's in
Bangladesh.
Bangladesh. Okay.
So wow, definitely. I guess he loves the
Nice.
song. He likes the
Share,
song.
share, share my music. Thank you, thank you. Besos.
Yeah, there you go. Outstanding. So they're watching from all over. We got, like I said, there's probably more people here that I cannot get to right here. Alejandro C. Lopez is watching, one of our proud sponsors, just from ACL Productions is watching. Pete is watching as well. Let's see who we got here. Norma, we've already got to Norma. Gil
So this is our
Gonzalez.
Yeah. Aloha.
to everybody. Aloha.
Yes, Gil Gonzalez, also from California, is watching. So big shout out to you, Gil. Thank you so
Saludos.
much.
Aloha, Gil.
There's just so many different platforms I have here that I'm try to make sure I get everybody on
That's right.
there. But it's definitely an honor to have you on the show once again, Chrissy and John as well.
For the
Uh,
invite.
so no, no worries, no problem. Anytime the platform is here for us and for you guys as artists and up and coming rising. Whether you're here today and doing it again in 6 months, we're here. The door is always open. Bring your music to us. Let us know your videos,
Thank
whatnot. Just give us a
you.
buzz. We'll definitely get you back on the show. And again, what's the plan for you? Where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? You know what I mean?
I want to get me a Grammy.
Yes.
So vote for me. Yeah, Grammys be great. Yes, that's where I see myself in 5 years, or maybe even sooner. Who knows?
Yeah, you never know. You never know.
Aloha,
Just
Larry.
keep doing.
Oh,
Larry.
Henry Candelaria, Larry Candelaria. Aloha.
Yes, Larry from
Saludos.
the Alien City, he says. All right.
Yes,
The
we're always talking
aliens,
about
yeah.
aliens. I tell him that Hen Dog got abducted and the spaceship came
Yeah,
to
I
get
always
him.
comment on our Facebook.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. That's right, guys. So again, we appreciate everybody just taking the time today. Follow her on social media. Where can they look you up, Chrissy, to follow you on your social media?
On my Facebook, CrissyE, CRISSY, and then the letter E, capitalized E. And then I also have Instagram, I have TikTok and Snapchat.
Okay.
So, and all the websites to go in there are on my CrissyE page, because you know how they're different. They have like a little underscore or period or
Yes.
something like that. But it's all on there on that one CrissyE page.
And then for like all booking gigs
Oh, yes.
and events. So if you need her to perform at weddings or quinceañeras or any kind of events,
Mhm.
get with Roy Arriaga.
Arriaga,
Hold
yes.
on, wait.
Let me spell it. Hold on.
Arriaga.
Arriaga.
Gotta roll them
From
R's.
Bora Productions.
Roy Arriaga from Borra Productions.
There you go.
There you go.
I'm still trying my Spanish.
Yeah, it'll get.
15
Trust me, it'll
he
get there.
doesn't know how to speak it very well, but he'll learn one day. He'll learn one day.
He's got that Spanglish. He's got a little gringo in him a little bit there, but hey, nevertheless, it's going to come out sooner or later. You know what I mean? The more times they hit you in the back of the head, you're going to be able to roll them R's later.
Yeah,
on,
right.
trust me.
No more locked doors.
So you guys are Chrissy, or you guys. There's a show you got planned on schedule for. It's a pre-Halloween party, right? If I'm not mistaken, it's on October 27th in
Yes,
San Antonio.
on the 27th of October, I'll be opening for Sammy Garcia
Okay.
in San Antonio,
Sammy G.
Texas. Sammy
Sammy
G.
G.
Yeah. And at the BFW. So that'll be
And
coming
then,
soon. They're gonna have like a raffle. It's gonna be costume party. So it's gonna be fun. I'm thinking about going as Carol G.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The pink hair.
Yes, I didn't. I came across it on there. I was like, okay, what's this costumes? You got the costume contest or something like that. And I got all the details here. Why am I pretending like I know what I
Or
have
are
in
you
the back
gonna
of my
go?
mind? You know what I mean?
Are you gonna go? Are you
I
gonna
was
go?
gonna.
Because you're
I was
invited.
gonna. I'm definitely gonna. I'm not sure if I'm gonna go, but I'm invited because you're inviting me now. But I was gonna share your flyer. Definitely share your information.
Everyone come out
But-
to San Antonio, October 27th.
Yes, that's right.
BFW 9128.
Yes.
9128. Is that you
I
already
believe-
memorized it? Wow.
I
believe that's
I thought it was 9186.
Was it 9128?
Double check that,
Hold
because
on,
you give people
hold
the
on.
wrong information, sir.
Okay. I'm Sorry.
with your.
Yeah.
But it's a $10 cover charge, for us, and $5 for veterans. Okay, VFW
Yes.
Post 9186650, VFW Boulevard in San Antonio, Texas. All right,
Is
so
that what
check
it
this out.
is?
The music kicks off at the doors open at 5. Music kicks off at 6, all the way up until midnight. All right, so that's going to be a show that you don't want to miss. So if you're going to be in the San Antonio area, October the 27th. Hey, I'm
Yeah,
not sure
I'm right
if I
around
just.
6.
Yeah, it's a pre-Halloween party.
No,
It's only
you're
a few days
right.
away,
Yeah.
so not
So
bad,
come out with your coconuts and let's dance.
So we do have one more comment before we go from your boy in Bangladesh, huh?
What does it
Let's see
say?
here. He wrote a story here.
What? I can't.
Madam's throat is so swollen and sweet. When I listen to the song, I feel like I don't know what to say. Okay. All right.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it at that right there. That's what we're closing the show with. Okay, guys. So I appreciate
Are you
again
singing the
everybody.
song so much? Maybe.
Yeah,
Oh, and
yeah.
again, I want to thank everybody,
He
like
might
all the
well, he might
DJs.
have some
Oh,
of those headphones from the corner store. You know what I mean? So where it's just totally different sound for him. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Have you ever come across that where you buy those 99-cent headphones and they just like blow right in your the first song, the first track you listen to? It's just sad. Yeah, yeah. So that's probably
yeah.
what he's listening to the song. I'm just saying. I don't know. I'm just poor guy. Well, big shout out to him though. So he's one of your
Yes. Shout
followers.
out. Shout out to him. Aloha.
All right, guys. So, any last words from you? Other than your music is available on all digital platforms to stream,
Yes.
they can add it there and follow you as well on all your social media sites. We've got to do everything that you got and what you plan to do in 5 years from wanting to win a Grammy. You know what I mean? So you're on the
Listen to
right
the
road.
Grammys, guys.
Keep working hard, strive. Just go out there and day in and day out and continue to do what you do. From performing, singing. Your vocals they're there. There's no doubt
Oh,
about
he's.
that.
He said.
So.
I think he said he used to sing. He was a singer as well. He said he
Oh,
used to
really?
sing.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Wow. There you
You
go.
can bring him on your show. Maybe do a little interview.
Hey, you never know. You might want to get him on there, huh? He's gonna have great
Yes.
scenery in the background. You just
Yep.
never know what you're gonna get yourself into.
Nice.
So let's
She's
see
also
here.
real quick. I want to put out
Sure.
a. She's also supposed to be going to Eagle Pass.
Eagle Pass. Okay. All right. Another show
Yeah.
out there scheduled.
Yes.
Yes.
With
Wonderful.
Juliana Solis.
Oh yes, yes. Okay, for the radio, like a radio tour type of thing, or
It's for
Is it Woman Empowerment?
it's over there in
oh, okay.
the Eagle Pass Casino.
At the Kickapoo.
Kickapoo. There you go. Yes. Yeah. It's going to be a fun time over there. Great. Take lots of money.
Come on. Cha-ching.
All right.
Where's CrissyE?
Yeah.
Gone with all the money. Yeah, but I
Wonderful.
want to thank all the DJs and podcast
Yes, thank you guys.
everybody that that supports my music. I want to thank every single one of them, and there's so many now.
And
Before I was writing a list, but I lost track of all the lists. But I just want to thank every single one of everybody
Right.
in this
Thank you.
industry that's
You're welcome.
supporting and
yes,
sharing.
thank you,
music.
Tejano Time Podcast,
Greatly appreciate it.
Houston,
For
Tejano.
sure.
Keith Liao, thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. And
Texas Jukebox Radio,
everyone
Mark
out there from the
Santos,
talk shows, Facebook.
Jose Pepe Sanchez.
Hmm.
Yes.
His is Tejano Legends, right?
Yes.
The
Yes.
Tejano
Yes.
Legends,
Okay.
yeah. There's so many to name, and I don't want to forget everybody. That's why I say everybody. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
thank
Hi,
you.
Emerald.
Emerald, aloha.
Our Niners won.
Beautiful. You say that in front of Keith?
Yes.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
He's gonna shut us off.
No, right? Pull the plug. There's gonna be a black screen on the right side of my thing. It's like, what happened? We just lost connection with these guys. And then we get John. We get
Sorry, it just
we get
came
John to
out.
call back. Hey, we lost connection. John's gonna be calling back. We lost connection. So So John, don't be 40 whining, okay?
Oh, he got
Oh,
some jokes.
no, no.
I can't say nothing right now.
Yeah, that's it.
He's gonna call you after the show.
You know,
He's
yeah,
gonna
right,
call you after
right.
the show.
He knows how it is. That's how when the Cowboys and the 49ers. It's just it's been a rival for the
I
longest as
know,
I can
especially
remember.
since we knocked you guys out
But
of
you
the
guys are
playoffs
definitely playing
twice,
some
right?
good ball. You're playing some good ball this year, and I've got a couple of your players on my fantasy team. So hey, yeah,
There you
don't call me
go.
after the show, all right?
There you go. There you
Yeah.
go.
So yeah, they go there. There
But
they go right
hopefully
there.
this year, it's not the Niners that knock you guys out the playoffs.
Yeah. No.
Again.
Yeah. Yeah. Y'all will probably be eliminated before then, right? No, I'm just joking. We got jokes today, huh?
I'm a football fanatic. I watch football with him all the
Yeah.
time, so I'm like all into it. Yeah. And
Yeah.
congratulations to all the nominees again for the
Yes.
the Conjunto fourth
All the
annual
awards
Conjunto
and everything.
awards. So
Yeah. So if you
congratulations.
guys, if they got the not the invite, but if you guys got the what is it? I guess when you go out and vote, there's a link. Oh, the link there. I couldn't
Yeah,
put
we
that
have
out.
the
But
link.
anything.
We posted on our Facebook
Yeah, we've been
page.
sharing.
Great
Anybody
deal.
that wants to share their information on there and the link, just
Yes.
they can tag us.
What's the date? Like the
I believe the
limit?
cutoff date is going to be November 1st, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say.
Oh, they
Okay,
still got
everyone
it.
has till November 1st to vote.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody go out there and vote.
Yes.
There's all kinds of categories out there.
Yes.
From your favorites out there from the conjunto
And there's so
industry.
many.
Fourth
There's
annual.
There's a
lot.
lot. Like
There's
our
a lot.
favorite DJs, our favorite podcasters. I mean, there's so many. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there's a lot.
There's
But
definitely.
Are your friends and
highly
family.
suggest everyone to go
So I
out
have a
there and
big
vote.
family. So I'll tell them vote. Everybody vote because they're
Yeah.
such a big family. So I have everybody. It's like
Right.
I can have a school,
Right,
my own
yes.
little school here.
Yeah, she's the youngest out of 14 kids.
Yeah. Wow. I'm like the second to the oldest out of 10. You know what I mean? So yeah,
We
we're
were
taking.
close. We
Yeah,
beat you
we
by
definitely beat the Brady Bunch. I can tell you that. You know what I mean? So
yeah. Back then, we could have had a show, right? Because you know how they have the 16 and
Oh,
counting
yeah.
or 12 and counting.
Mhm.
I was like, God, well, my parents, they should have brought some TV show or something. Somebody we could have been. I could have been famous a long time ago.
Hey, a basketball team and the starting five, your bench, and a couple of water boys as well. You know?
Remember, like that movie Cheaper by the Dozen.
Again, Chrissy and John, we appreciate it, man. I had a great old time here on Tejano Time Podcast. We appreciate you guys
likewise.
so much.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
We can't thank you enough, for taking the time out of your Sunday to be with us here, and we wish you the best of luck on anything and everything you guys have that's in your
Thank you.
plate in front of you for the rest of the year as well. Continue to strive and continue to do what you do. Reach for the stars, Chrissy. Don't let nobody get in your way. Again, that opportunity is now again. So
Yes.
take it. Just like my boy Ricky says, just do you. You know what I mean? It's time to shine. So
Yes,
keep
most
doing it.
definitely. Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having us. It was a great time, and
Yes.
we're looking forward to meeting you in person. Maybe we can meet you in San Antonio.
Yes, you never know. You never know. We're
invited
definitely.
to Houston.
Are you coming to Houston?
We were invited over there to do go to the halftime or the what is it called what do they do for the football
Oh,
tailgating.
Okay. Yeah.
What's his name? DJ X-Ray. He
Okay.
invited us.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm looking
Awesome.
forward to that. I mean, I'll go out there just to do tailgating and chill out and sing a couple of songs and
Yeah.
get to know everybody.
Yes. Hey, it's a lot of fun. Trust me, the tailgating is a lot of fun. If you ever been to a tailgate party, you got to try. If you haven't been, it's wonderful. It is just amazing to go out there with a bunch of people that tune or that just show up there. You know, what I mean, there's so many different things you can do. Let's see. I think I got a few
Emerald
more here.
says she loves me.
Yes.
Love you too,
Yes.
Emerald.
Emerald. So there you go. Thank
I
you,
love
guys.
all my followers.
Everyone who tuned in today, we want to thank you so much for watching, and a big shout out to my proud sponsor, ACL Productions,
Yes.
Sound and Lighting, out of Beeville, Texas, as well. They cover the entire Gulf Coast, the Texas Gulf Coast, should I say, from up and down from Houston all the way down to the Valley and whatnot. So, a big shout out to those guys, and you guys as well. Thank you so much. We wish you the best of luck. Until next time, don't forget, you guys can check this show out on Tejano TV. On the
Okay,
in your
thank
Roku
you.
device. So different. You're
Aloha,
welcome.
everybody.
Here
Have
you
a
go.
good Sunday.